Satisfy your sweet tooth with a boost of protein. These desserts will help you get your sugar fix in a healthier way. Heather Doney joins me in the kitchen to share a few protein-packed sweets. We don't hear that very often.
No.
And when we think of eating healthier, a lot of time we think, oh, just no desserts. But you're saying, no, we don't have to think that way.
Absolutely. You can still eat healthy and have dessert. And I have a great way to show you that. So.
Okay, I love when people say that. Okay, so each of these are high protein. What are we getting our protein from when we're thinking about desserts?
So most of it is coming from the base, which is the protein powders. So I like to use clean protein powders. So every single one of these uses a protein powder. I use several different kinds. So these are the kinds I usually like to use, the clean, simple eats, just ingredients. I like where their ingredients, I trust the ingredients.
Yeah.
I like a cleaner protein powder.
And then you can throw them in almost anything, right? Okay.
Yes.
We're starting with what has been quite the buzz around the office because we're talking about a gadget that is supposedly all the rage.
Yes.
Tell us.
This Ninja Creami ice cream maker.
They're kind of hard to get.
Yeah. Like they are going crazy on social media, and that's how I found out about them this summer. And then I got one, and now I just can't stop making ice cream. So yes, they are. So if you want one for Christmas, put it on your wish list.
Were you a ice cream maker before you got this? Okay, so this is like your first.
Yeah.
And does it make for a crowd, or is this like you just want your own little ice cream? This is what you do.
It makes about this one size, but you could make 4 cups of that or whatever to make a bigger.
But it makes that much.
But it's more
each
just
time.
like a simple, like a 1 to 2 serving.
A little dangerous.
Yes, it is.
You're just making it for yourself. But you're showing us a little healthier way. So explain what you're making today.
So we're going to start off with, we usually like to use Fairlife milk just because it's a little bit easier on the tummy.
Okay.
So we're going to use, it's about 3/4 to a cup.
And you put it right in the
just right in there, yep. Okay. And then you're going to add a sugar-free Jell-O pudding. So we're just going to add chocolate. That adds just a little bit more flavor and cream, like the texture. Yep. And then you've got your protein powder. So we're using this mint cookie, the mint chocolate cookie from Clean Simple Eats, because it's already got that
little
mint in there. Yeah. And then you're just going to mix.
So you do a premix?
Yeah, you just mix it all up.
Okay.
And then what you'll do is, after you've mixed that up, you'll just put your lid on it and put it in the freezer for 24 hours.
Okay, and this is something that comes with the machine, are these little containers?
Yep. And then what happens is we take this out of the freezer after 24 hours. We put our little blade on. So
the blade's
right
on the container.
The blade is right on there. And we're gonna turn this little machine on here. It's nothing like.
Ooh, I would never have thought that's how you're gonna do it. Okay.
Yes, turn it on. We hit our ice cream. It's gonna get a little loud for a second. And that blade just goes all the way down into that ice cream. You can hear it. And it will go all the way down, just like that.
And that's what gives it the ice cream consistency.
So it will first come out powdery.
Oh.
And you're gonna add, it's gonna rotate back up.
A new concept.
Yes.
So it comes out powdery.
Comes out powdery. You're gonna add a little bit more milk, respin it, then it comes out super creamy.
Wow.
So, then, if you want to add in mix-ins, this is our guilty pleasure. If you have any Thin Mints hanging around from Girl Scout cookies, or you could just get some from the store, you just put a little bit of this in the middle, and then there's a mix-in button. Put it back in, mixes it all up. And then you're left with
really any flavor. And you have a little hack if people aren't going to buy the machine, how we can make it.
Yes. So you can make a different ice cream over here, protein, without a machine. It's actually made with cottage cheese.
Okay.
Which might not sound very great to some people, but this is just cottage cheese. It's got maple syrup, our protein powder. We did a vanilla, some what is this? The vanilla. Yes. Yeah. And then I just threw in blueberries. You could do bananas or whatever, and freeze it for 3 to 4 hours. And
to you, same kind of consistency, taste?
Yes.
Seems like ice cream.
Yes.
You could trick your kids.
Totally could trick your kids.
Okay.
It's so creamy. And yeah, if you can find a really good protein powder with a good flavor.
So you don't have to have the gadget. You can do your own thing.
Correct.
Also, protein balls. Standby. What's your trick?
But this one is without peanut butter and oats.
I don't love the peanut butter, so I'm so excited.
So I took almonds. I mixed them up in my Blendtec or a food processor, almost to the flour, where they're the flour, but you want it still a little bit gritty so that it can have that texture, so that nutty texture. You're gonna add in this brown rice syrup, which is.
What does it taste like?
It's a little, Not as sweet as honey.
Okay.
But the glucose is better, like your sugar spike will be less because it's not that honey. So if you don't like those sugar spikes, then you could use that. We've got maple syrup, vanilla, a little bit of salt, almond milk, and then your protein powder as well.
Again, the protein powder. And then you coated that in. And then in coconut.
Yeah, and then we add a little bit of coconut, and then I have a little trick here. So if you want to, just a little bit of coconut.
Oh, and then it won't stick.
And then you just roll up your
better than butter, balls. Which is
yes,
like Rice Krispie treats.
And then you just roll those up. You can roll them in the coconut, and then just put them in the fridge for.
And do you stick them in the fridge or freezer?
I did the fridge this time, but you can do them in the freezer too. Yeah.
Okay.
They'll last a long time in the freezer,
that's a great answer for people who don't like peanut butter. Like I don't love it in my protein balls. I love this idea.
Yeah.
Would you kill me if I add like a teeny, like mini chocolate chip in there?
I think you should absolutely add a chocolate chip. And that's just it, you know?
You can add what
it's balance,
you know?
Yes.
Okay, and then finally a fun parfait.
Yeah. So a lot of times when we do parfaits, it's just, we do like a yogurt or a Greek yogurt. I really love this Coco June. It's made out of just coconut. So it's a dairy-free option. And you're just gonna add your protein powder. So I have the protein powder in here, just a scoop of it. I'm just gonna add that yogurt and mix it up, and it actually dissolves very easily. And this is a great way to get protein in, is to just add your protein powder to this stuff. I've done before where I just put this in a bowl like cereal, add almond milk, and then pour in my protein powder.
And the fun thing with the parfait is like the toppings, right?
Yes.
You got fresh fruit.
Fresh fruit, yep. So I don't know how we are on time, if I have time to mix that all the way up. But
probably not all the way. So you're gonna throw on, you could throw nuts, you could throw coconut, again, my fave, and fruit.
And then you've got your vanilla. So
these are fun ideas for breakfast, for kids, for yourself, anything like that. And you have tons of these. Where can we find you on social?
So on Instagram, I'm Healthy Habits with Heather. And Facebook, I'm just Heather Scows and Doney. So.
Oh, such fun ideas. Thank you so much.
Thank you.